Okay, so on the rod box here, I've just temporarily mounted it in place. There's one screw there, one back there, and then one in the middle just to hold it in place. My next thing here is this used to hold the console on the boat, so I'm just going to take an angle grinder and grind that down because it is going to interfere with my support bars that are going to go onto the hull here. So I've got that piece ground down now. Next thing is this angle piece I have. So that's going to sit like that. So what I need to do now is just on this piece here, I'm just going to pop 2 rivet holes in. I want to do 2 rivets just so it's in there really good. And just pop those 2 holes in all along. I haven't determined how many I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to put quite a few just to hold it into place very well. And then because of the curvature of the hull, just cut another smaller piece here. This one's not as wide up at the top, but this is not going to open. This is going to be where it's closed. So this will be just a part of the deck, and then where that longer piece is, that's where it's going to open. So we'll have, just like on the other side there, right up between to about here or so to the wall of the boat, there'll just be a piece of wood with a piano hinge on it, and then the lid for the rod locker. Okay, so this support here, I've done same process, just got level on it, popped the rivet in there on each end. Because this is such a long piece, you're seeing quite a gap there. It's pretty close to ½ inch. So what I got to do is when I'm putting these rivets in, just got to kind of push with my knee from the outside, let the rivet hold it in place, and it was like that when I pulled the console out. That kind of kept it in place, so shouldn't be any problem doing it that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and drill the rest of these out after I get this last rivet in, and attach that. That guy is all riveted on, nice and sturdy. What I did on the outside was at a couple spots, like on each end, and then in the center I just drilled a hole just slightly above the rivet I had there, and just added those second ones just for a little bit more strength. I might put 2 more in just in between there, just for some additional strength. So the next one I've drilled out, that's going to go in place like that, just like the other one. This bar here is then going to slide. It'll be in between them, and then over here that'll actually go on the inside. So I just got that cut a little long, so I'm going to shorten that up, and then it'll go underneath where it's sitting now, and over there also. And then I've just got a piece of scrap that I'll put on top. So this section here, where the pen is down there, there's going to be deck here. We're going to have a strip of deck coming down here, then piano hinge with a large door that'll open up to allow us to put the rods in. So I'm just going to have to cut some holes there in order to allow the tips to feed up, and I'm going to use some tubing just to keep them all together. So all that framing is now in place. Riveted this guy on. I've pre-drilled that hole there. I'm not going to put that into place yet because I still have to take this piece out to paint the outside. But that's basically it. Everything's in. So I'm just going to measure it up now and cut a piece of wood that'll fit for the opening here. The way I'm going to do it is just cut out the whole piece that I'm going to use for the lid, and then what I'll do is come back and then cut off this section here to allow me to screw that in. And then I'll do the same for up here and same for that side.